show you pull.
Corruption, corruption. It is so, oh, corruption, yeah. Pack and go, pack and go.
Hi, good evening. Welcome to Leicester Square at the Odeon for the Blood Diamond movie premiere. It's a wonderful film, and I hope after seeing this premiere, after seeing us at this premiere, you go and watch the film and show your love for the Salone show. This is the Salone show, and we had the privilege, Warner Brothers Film Company, to invite us to the premiere of the Blood Diamond movie at Leicester Square, the Odeon Cinema. Few minutes from now, you're going to see the main actor, Leonardo DiCaprio, Dijimo, Jennifer, all of the main actors and actresses in the film. You're going to see them a few minutes from now. And of course, you're going to see some other celebrities and superstars from all parts of the United Kingdom. They're going to be here watching the Blood Diamond movie, and I hope you can sit back and relax. You're going to have a wonderful time.
A stone so rare, men will do anything to possess it. Wars will be fought in search of it. And all who touch it are left with blood on their hands.
The only reason you're still alive is because you haven't told anyone where it is.
Give it to me. You gonna show us where it's hidden?
You'll never find it, sir.
We blocked their escape. Where is my son? Tell him where it is. Tell him! My family, my home, I do lost everything.
Hello, hi, good evening. We're at the Leicester Square for the Blood Diamond movie, and I've got myself, my one Sierra Leone brother standing next to me. Although we got another program on Ben as well, but this is the Salone show. How you do, Papa? Exactly. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, what did you expect from this film? What did you expect for when you go see this film?
Well, I mean, people that with America don't tell about the film. They say the film not as bad. You know, people that may feel say the film very, very negative about Salone. But I think they put her in some kind of context. They tell you say this year in the 1990s, not so nowadays Salone. Exactly. So, I mean, me said hope say when I go see the film, me say go get that feeling. They say yes. Then tell people and say no to so Salone time nowadays. Because apparently at the end of the film, they put her in the baby go and say Sierra Leone is now at peace. So,
of course. And another thing anyway, if somebody obviously like other foreigners, them obviously wouldn't go Salone for the Blood Diamond, for let's just say the diamond, you know, but couldn't go Salone for the diamond anyway. What you go on for say to them obviously, because now they don't create the problem where Salone we get 1990 because of the Civil War, where the order and start because people don't want for get hold of the diamond anyway. What you go and say to them people them the other foreigners anyway where they want for go to Salone for go cause trouble in Salone?
Anybody where they go Salone, if not diamond you go for, make sure say you go through the proper official channels where you begin to all then corner pass and attend the all kind calo business, crooked business the boss. Because if you stick to the official routes, then nothing. Sorry, I think they call me. Then you know if you stick to the official way name, then you know no problem. But when you begin good then calo business, now that thing now you get chance for make people and begin do dodges in and go through the government and official channels. That's the one no country the benefits.
Okay. Well, they not say because obviously the clip we don't see from this movie, what they not shoot most of the movie in a Salone. So I don't know how you feel about that. Because me for say, of course, they make the film which surrounds Sierra Leone, which me believe for say they will not feel more of the scene now Freetown than for going film in Mozambique and South Africa. What do you think of that?
Now the biggest criticism when we get of that, then talk all kind of nonsense, but say how the security situation bad off, how they're not able to get insurance for film in Salone. But look, if them want, if they just send 1, 2, 3 people there, you know, then blame all kind of thing and blame with bad infrastructure, say they're not going to put all them big actor there and at some place where they don't get light or they get for depend on generator, all that kind of thing, and so they use all kind of excuse. To me, if they be really sincere, I say they want to help Salone with this movie, then go film some of Andy.
Okay. Well, Papa, thank you very much. Enjoy the film, and I'll go talk to you afterwards. What's your role basically in the film?
I play the bad guy.
The bad guy.
With the diamonds, yeah?
Sorry?
With the diamonds?
Yeah, with the diamonds, and I kind of, I'm just a very cruel man. Hey, Jenny.
And what would you like to say to any Sierra Leoneans that's going to watch this film? Because obviously this is a Sierra Leone television program that we do on Obi. It is a Sierra Leone television. Okay. You see? What would you like to tell Sierra Leone people about this film? Obviously because the bad deception people usually have about Sierra Leone, which was a civil war, which destroyed most of Sierra Leone. What's a positive thing that will come out of this film?
Well, listen, I think any country that can go through that tragedy and then emerge the other side is a very brave. The people are very brave, and I hope they get their act together. I hope they can move it forward, and I wish them all the best. You know, I'm watching the Salone show.
Thank you very much. Bye bye. You haven't obviously seen the film yet. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you.
You're looking smart.
Thank you very much.
How are you?
I'm very well, darling.
Okay. What do you expect to see from the film this evening?
Well, I'm going to find out where my diamonds came from. No, I'm only joking. I'm going to find out, well, I know basically what the story is, so I'm going to see it in cinematic form. Okay. The origin of diamonds that are being used to fund all kinds of criminal activity.
Well,
Sierra Leone, obviously.
It was a very negative image of Sierra Leone in 1990 because during the Civil War. But obviously, I'm sure when you see the film, it's going to change. Do you have any chance of going to Sierra Leone to see how Sierra Leone has changed since 1990?
Of course, I actually was going to go to Sierra Leone a couple of years ago because there was a boat moored off there where doctors were working and helping the locals with certain illnesses and stuff like that. So I nearly did go, but then I didn't because of work commitments. But yes, I will be going. Yeah, I haven't got that bad an image of.
Exactly. It's 2007. I'm sure you must have Sierra Leone friends.
Oh, of course not. Yeah? I don't actually. I don't think I do. Nobody ever told me they're from Sierra Leone.
Well, I'm from Sierra Leone.
Are you from? Well, you're my new friend. You're
exactly.
My new
exactly.
What's your name?
My name is Michael.
Michael.
Nice
meet Gina. Gina, meet Michael.
Michael, and that's Ninya.
Hi, I'm
Hello.
Ninya.
How are you?
We're watching the Salone show on OBE.
What do you think of the movie itself? How the movie has basically, although you haven't seen the film yet, but obviously you're going to see the film. What do you think? How would this movie move away the negative side of Sierra Leone? Because obviously when people talk about Sierra Leone, they talk more about the diamond in Sierra Leone, and obviously the diamonds what created the Civil War back in the days. How would you what do you think obviously about the diamond industry right now in Sierra Leone, and how would you not basically encourage the diamond trade that obviously create that conflict in Sierra Leone?
Well, I think for people, a lot like myself, before I even kind of started the movie, I was very unaware of what was actually going on in countries like Sierra Leone. I think what this can kind of show is that there are, maybe some of the people at the top of the food chain maybe have to kind of take responsibility and rethink about what's going on at the bottom of the chain. And I think with what we show in this film is the stories of countries, communities, people being completely ripped apart by something which is not necessarily what they will attain, but the people in the West will. And I just think that I don't know what can be done. I think as a point of view, people may be being made aware of what is actually going on in that part of the world. People over here don't necessarily see. We see war, we see conflict, we see a lot of things on the news about what's going on in Africa, but we don't maybe know what the causes of that are. So if people here can have a conscience and actually maybe decide to think twice when they maybe go out and buy their diamonds or work out where the origins are, etc., then in a way they'll be aware and maybe can contribute to stopping the this awful things that are going on. You're watching the Salone show.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.
Cheers. Thank you.
Hello, hi, good evening, welcome. I'm standing next to the Deputy High Commissioner. How are you doing, Papa, this evening?
Pardon?
How you do this evening, Papa?
Very much so.
Okay. What do you look forward to this film here?
Well, to start off with Blood Diamond, then go film in Mozambique. We get Sierra Leone, we forgive an ample opportunity for them to film and then we go there and sister then go get parts for play, then some small income go come. I think to say if they be film and Sierra Leone go get a better feeling. Then we as a people and as a government we will get chance for let the world know say the situation will be prevail at the time when they get them diamond problem they not so in there now. The people they benefit now on the diamond mining here because they pay a percentage of the tax on the diamond to the people them. So then they use them for community development. So I come with two minds. Okay. One for calcium. An inquisitive man for can't see what the film say. Two, some slight disappointment that we not get chance before they see the film. Let them see waiting don't happen now since the war done.
Exactly. Now the thing anyway, because obviously me, the clip we don't see of the film anyway. Now the same thing within the film basically tell me anyway. But obviously, if we look and then they would thing happen 1990 now 2007 now. Obviously we get for remove that bad mind from we thought anyway, and not move into a positive way anyway. So obviously now, how the government really strict on the diamond, on the way it come on the diamond team.
Very, very much so. As you know, the world already civilized now. They know waiting a blood diamonds. You'll be amazed where the Diamond Council don't train people them. They see diamond no more and they go no side come out. They go talk say this come out Congo, this come out Sierra Leone, this come out Angola, this come out South Africa. Now because of the certification now, it don't make things slightly easier. For you and diamond dealer, you don't need for begin smuggle again. You pay that small tax. You go work out with and come on at the country. You say you conscience go tell you say, well, I don't do well for this diamond they can go. I don't pay the tax where they say for pay. So I think to say the people of Sierra Leone go gladly that the diamond they now when they take out of the country, government don't tighten the system in such a way that one will they get tax and two customs they check all. Now customs now they seal them before they come out. So in that way the government don't tighten them up. And I think so the people they say vigilant now. Not to like first all Tom, Dick and I will just come take that one out of the country. No, I think the people themselves have been committed now for help the country and the security arrangement is tight. We're not going to allow that. But generally safe now because of certification. You know it's enough for beginning on around with that.
Okay, Papa, enjoy the movie.
Thank you.
Take care. I was the Deputy High Commissioner of Sierra Leone and I was privileged talking to him this evening. And we're just waiting for Leonardo is coming very close and Solomon Vandi, which I'm going to speak to him in Creole. So I'm going to try and put him on the spot. Yeah? Okay. Can you tell me more about the film?
Well, the film talks about what happened in 1999 in your country.
Of course.
And it was a very difficult time.
It was.
And it tries to be honest about those events.
Okay. And obviously, to do with the diamond, obviously, which created a lot of problems in Sierra Leone. But obviously, one of the things of obviously nowadays, anyway, Sierra Leone is more, as you said in the movie, it's at peace now, actually. And what advice would you give to anybody that obviously wants to create a problem like what happened in 1990 in Sierra Leone?
Well, the reason you make a film like this, and Soya Samura, who's the Sierra Leonean documentary filmmaker who showed me Cry Freetown that he made, said you make a film like this so people see what happened and so it can never happen again. So the world sees what happens, and if ever anything like this started to happen, the world would intervene and try to stop it.
And I was told that most of the film was shot in Sierra Leone. What was the reason for that?
Well, as you know, the infrastructure in Sierra Leone is still difficult. The roads, the power in places, we couldn't have shot a film of this scale there. We went to Sierra Leone and shot some of the film there, some exteriors, but we couldn't have managed it there.
Okay. Any chance of going to Sierra Leone pretty soon? Because obviously Sierra Leone is at peace now. Obviously,
of course it's at peace, and Sierra Leone is a very beautiful place that will come back to life, I hope, in a wonderful way.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Edward. And I'm going to give you this.
Thank you so much.
That reminds you, okay? All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. That was the director of the Blood Diamond movie. Exclusive interview for the Salone show. Okay, we're just waiting for Leonardo and Mr. Solomon Vandi to arrive, obviously. Yeah? Okay, thanks.
Robert Clare International. For all your shipping needs to Sierra Leone and the rest of Africa, visit us at Unit 5, Discovery Business Park, St. James Road, London SC16 4RA, or call us on 0207 231 9000.
Calling all Sierra Leoneans abroad, help us to promote and improve health, sanitation, education in Sierra Leone. To donate, please contact our office, Suite 6, 36-39 London Road, Reading RG1, 4PS. Call us on 0118 958 5010 or 07944 748 286. We're exclusively at the premiere of the Blood Diamond movie. Have a wonderful time, and we're just waiting for Leonardo to arrive, and then we're going to try and get a quick interview from him, okay? And the rest of the cast in a way, okay? actor of the Blood Diamond movie. He's coming, as you can hear all the sound, all the noise. Keep looking out for him, he's coming. And we are Leicester Square, Central London, for the premiere of the Blood Diamond movie, the biggest movie of 2007.
Kiss me, hold me, and squeeze me. Oh, baby, you're not the one for me. I could die for you, cry for you, again for you. It's it, I'm sorry. You take it crazy, you make a feel sweet. You shake and broke, like butter biscuit. Ooh, yeah, you don't know me.
Hello, hi, good evening, welcome. I'm standing next to Mrs. Jennifer for the film Blood Diamond. How are you feeling?
A little chilly. How are you?
Not too bad at all. It is a bit chilly and it's a bit freezing cold. Okay. Can you please tell us about the film, your role in the film?
I play Maddie Bowen. Woo, that was a nice wind. I play Maddie Bowen, who's an American journalist who's in Sierra Leone in 1999, writing a story on conflict diamonds. She's at the beginning of the film a bit frustrated, feeling like perhaps she's benefiting personally from other people's suffering, and she wants to be able to write a story that can have, you know, a bigger impact.
And obviously you come across the Blood Diamond conflict, obviously, which destroyed Sierra Leone a couple of years ago. Obviously from the film now, how do you think the film will obviously push Sierra Leone forward?
I couldn't quite hear you.
I said from the film, obviously Blood Diamond, and obviously which created the conflicts in Sierra Leone in 1990. Yeah? How would people begin to take away the negative side of Sierra Leone, obviously to the positive side of Sierra Leone now, because obviously because of this movie, the impact the movie has made?
Well, you know, of course the film looks at, you know, a historical period, you know, a time in Sierra Leone that fortunately is now past. And I think it's, I hope that it'll shed, you know, shed some light on what happened there, and hopefully raise some awareness and just draw some attention to what's going on in Sierra Leone and the help that could still be needed to help people of your wonderful country, you know, get stronger and more prosperous.
Thank you very much, Miss Jennifer. Have a wonderful evening. Hi, good evening, Mr. Leonardo. You're feeling freezing cold?
Yeah, are you freezing cold?
I am freezing cold, honestly. Okay, how are you feeling?
I'm good, man. We're really excited. We're really excited.
Can you tell us the role that you played in the movie?
I play Danny Archer. He's a South African mercenary soldier of fortune, taking advantage of the situation in Africa and dealing in the black market in the diamond industry. And it's a pretty distasteful character, but I think he goes on a cathartic sort of emotional journey towards the end.
Okay. It was a shame that the film most of the film wasn't shot in Sierra Leone. What's the reason for that? Because I've just spoken to the director. I said that it would have been better for the film to be shot, most of it in Sierra Leone. What do you think of that?
Ultimately, you know, I think we would have liked to have done that. That was, I can't take responsibility for that because it wasn't my decision. I wish I could, but I think that, you know, in having that kind of infrastructure of a movie there, they felt it was better to shoot it in Mozambique. But, you know. Thank you.
Any chance of going to Sierra Leone?
I'd love to soon, man.
That's the Sierra Leone independence, and I hope you can come to it soon.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you very much. No problem at all. Thank you. That was an exclusive interview with Leonardo DiCaprio, the main actor in the film The Blood Diamond. As you've seen, obviously it's a spectacular evening here at the Leicester Square Audio Cinema in central London. It's a Salone show. Once again, we bring you the best of entertainment for the Sierra Leone community all over the UK and all over Europe. Okay, we just had a very exclusive interview with Leonardo DiCaprio. Thank you very much. No, in the Mende language. Okay, how you doing?
I'm well, man. I'm well.
Can you tell us more about your role in the film?
What? You know, I think I'll leave that to your surprise to go and discover how this film was made. And certainly, I play a fisherman, you know, out of Sierra Leone, a Mende fisherman whose life is cut in the conflict.
Okay. Well, obviously, the conflict that happens in 1990, which destroyed most of Sierra Leone because of diamond. Obviously, we're in 2007 now. How would obviously people remove the negative side of Sierra Leone back in the days to make it into positive? Obviously, from this movie, this blockbuster movie, that your life would your life has been in that's going to change so many Sierra Leone people from watching this film?
How, I don't know, but certainly I think Sierra Leone has had done, gone through several steps in trying to change the, the outcome of the conflict in that country. So
Okay, one thing I've asked the director actually, how come most of the film wasn't actually shot in Sierra Leone?
Well, we couldn't shoot in Sierra Leone because the infrastructure in Sierra Leone is pretty non-existent, really, because of the conflict. Okay. So we had to obviously, we need a lot of power to literally shoot this film. So the environment needed to be in place and all that. So we didn't have that luxury to do that in Sierra Leone.
Okay. We have a wonderful evening. Okay, and I'm going to give you this. That's one of our Sierra Leone independents. Thank you very much. Thank you. You tell me what's happening.
Nothing, man.
How's everything?
Yeah, everything's fine, man. Everything's fine.
Come here. How you doing, Anton?
Good, man.
How's everything? I like your car. I told him I'm going to come for your car next week. Yeah. Okay, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine, man.
It's a bit freezing cold, isn't it?
Yeah, Max, man. It's flipping, what is it, 1 degrees, man.
Exactly, Obviously, you're about to see the film. Obviously, you're a Sierra Leonean. How do you think the film will obviously push Sierra Leone forward anyway, from now on, from this blockbuster movie?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a very, very, very positive thing towards Sierra Leone. And Sierra Leone is obviously, is potentially one of the richest countries in the world. The amount of diamonds there, but it's going to make people aware around the world of what happened over there, and like people like my friend here,
of course,
will hopefully understand what happened over there and why the country's in the state it is now.
Okay, Anton, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. It's a bit cold, but I'm feeling good.
Obviously, you're standing next to a Sierra Leone brother. Any chance of you actually going to Sierra Leone?
There was something sorted out for this summer for me going to visit the kids in Sierra Leone and visiting like the villages and that to see what's going on over there. Things like that interest me very much.
All right. Well, hopefully we're going to invite you to the Sierra Leone Independence. Carlton's going to be involved in it, because I'm stressing him for that anyway. Well, let's hope you have a wonderful evening, enjoy the movie, and I'll talk to you afterwards, okay?
Okay, man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay. Anton, thank you. I hope you had a wonderful time. I surely had a wonderful time. Although it's freezing cold, we had an interview with Leonardo, Jennifer, Jim Jimmo, Carlton Cole, the Deputy High Commissioner, Anton Ferdinand, so many people that were here. We had a wonderful time, and obviously, now we have to say goodbye. Keep watching the Salone Show, and see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.
A stone so rare, men will do anything to possess it. Wars will be fought in search of it. And all who touch it are left with blood on their hands.
The only reason you're still alive is because you haven't told anyone where it is.
Give it to me.
You gonna show us where it's hidden?
You'll never find it, sir.
We block the escape.
Where is my son? Tell him where it is. Tell him. My family, my home. I do lost everything.
So right from the forensics come put up a lyrical bomber down that will make the dance all turn over. We are the rap who no fit grab the club, cause I don't clap who rule them up. So why the rap who no fit grab the club? Cause the rap fit like pop. So why the rap who no fit grab the club? It like stuff you get scrapped. So why the rap who no fit grab the club? Yes, cause it's rap that gets the trap. I don't come fuck and make the dance flow one from upline. Take them down the free tongue. The man they start for jam and make the dance album come in a number one for lyrical business. I want like Sana. They make you understand and learn how life turn. Teach all bad youth how to make a better plan. I'll be down the gunner because of circumstances. But God bless forensics, so don't put me on the mix. So mommy and daddy, I will listen at the time this. So make una listen to righteous and conscious lyrics. So they wash away my listen, strictly preach but peace. Yankees and Yandees, now they done this way fit. Believe it, this go be the best eat. We will make you tap your feet, pull you come on and you sit. Because the beats damn too sweet, just like a cream biscuit. It will make you left your teeth and you mouth the run with feet, yes. I'm not ashamed cause me not pop up on the game, I'm well trained. Because I come for entertain and maintain the great aim on this lion mountain. Go so hypocrite with flame, let them tame. We are the rap on the big rap club. Cause I don't come for rule them up. So why the rap on the big rap club? Cause the rap shit like pop. So why the rap on the big rap club? Except you get scrapped. So why the rap on the big rap club? Yes, cause it's rap they cash that from. Les people étapent les mecs quand j'irai bien sur le terrain pour rapper très bien comme un vrai africain qui vient de très loin. Venir dans ton coin rapidement comme un train qui n'a même pas de frein. On nous compte numéro 1, les autres deuxième parce qu'on prie chaque matin très bien dans notre jardin. Invite nos copains, c'est notre meilleur season. So when you hear this rap, all you need to do is rise and clap or tap your lap. Cause I'm around to rule the map with a place so smart and sharp like a shot of a snap. That will make you laugh, especially when you're taking your nap. Cause the ram slap heavy like water from a tap. And will make it out of a cap. Cause the ram sweet like bass sweet sharp. And my pussy will make you clap and start for clap. He'll accept you get scrap. Cause we style down to mile and it's sweet pass me spy. He'll accept are you wild, he must make like you smile. But if you say you want spy, go broke his head, don't give you pile safe, not like we style. Pass you go drink soda and now you start for cry. Where we don't go ice so till we fly and touch the sky. Cause the vibes no get lie. If not like some yeah. We not leader. As we start the rest them follow. Master with lyrics them sweet, they bread and butter. Back up with the jab for make them picking them all Allah. Scatter that tin and a pala. I do rap on the big rap club. Cause I don't come for rule them up. So I do rap on the big rap club. Cause the rap sweet like pop. So I do rap on the big rap club. It accept you get scrapped. So I do rap on the big rap club. Yes, cause it's rap they get that from. I don't come out so don't nobody make much for September month because I come with scams by lot and I don't get one but just like where they cut you cut and they kill you last job. The guys they get not shots cut and they hot leg got shot. Go black you like black but Lego no so you not not so you know what you just fit for this out because now even know the difference between dash and dot. None of us here they try for boy you because you shot. But I let us report from the family I hold come down so if you did not do can't take place once I lay you know late. I don't have to make una celebrate so to una broke plate telephone artist now don't una can brush always with Colgate I get straight so no pirate no go able imitate so cost me gates cause I they meditate for educate all the illiterate and the one where they pa bend business to the all straight and they compensate and congratulate all youths where they create like the great Bill Gates of the United States where they fed let things easy like where they ride roller skates there you the jammy chocolate. We are the rap on the big rap club cause I don't come for rule them up so I the rap on the big rap club cause the rap fit like pop so I the rap on the big rap club it accept you get scrapped so I the rap on the big rap club yes cause it's up they catch that drum yo special one to my sound producer Willie Wise and also to my executive producer Master Dutch and you my able engineer Deep Mike and man of the Mama Africa base don't forget to the people there of the Iron Team Bobo Badger on the side yo